I'm getting 155 damage, 54 resist, 20 accuracy, insane crit, mediocre block, but 44 pierce. I mean, almost perfect pips, which will be perfect whenever I go on live. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, I have basically just fire stats.
It's showtime!
Yo, what is up, guys? It is Lost Growth. Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the current best setup for Death on Test Realm. So Death is actually probably one of the strongest schools still. It's actually busted. Using the new 60% Wraith, which also has a glitched accuracy on it. I mean, let me check, actually. Is that even intentional? Like, this is one thing I realized today. Like, you know, Wraith literally just skips accuracy. You literally just get more accuracy for going up here, which is insane. Which means if someone mantles you, just send the Wraith. You know what I mean? Someone like, you know, Krampuses you, Wraith through. You know what I mean? You don't even need to worry. Like, what? So, deck setup's completely not final, but you know, I'm just showing it because why not? But basically, Death is super OP right now, especially with the new addition of the new Merciless gear, which if you guys didn't know is insanely OP. They buffed the hell out of Merciless gear, and Dragoon is basically completely obsolete now, so don't waste your time farming for it, please. Yeah, no, you might as well just save it for Merciless because it's insane right now. So, I'll be going over very briefly going over the best gear for Death on the Test Realm right now. Now, here's the thing, is I will probably remake this video with slight alteration whenever the new, you know, update comes out, stuff gets audited, etc. But, I mean, as of right now, I think it's pretty obvious what the best gear is for almost every single school. But I'll just go over it for Death real quick because every single, you know, school is different. So, here's just my gear setup rundown real quick. So, again, it's mostly Merciless gear, which is, like, just cracked out of its mind. So, I start with the Merciless Hat, which is, you know, pretty good. Gives you a bunch of damage, bunch of pierce, bunch of crit, some resist on the hat, which is really nice. Lackluster block, but it's better than nothing, so... Robe, you can run the Motorist robe, but I just think that Merciless robe is just outright better. You get just ridiculous damage, ridiculous pierce. The 7 resist isn't even worth it whenever, you know, everybody's just going to be piercing through all of it anyway with infoul. So, in my opinion, I personally think, like, you just run the extra pierce, lose 7 resist, but you gain 22 damage, lose a few hundred HP, you gain 6 extra pierce, you gain some accuracy. The only main downside I will say is resist the HP and the pips, especially the pips, because the pips really hurt on a spirit school. So I will say that right now you kind of do struggle getting your pips and your accuracy together. But overall, Merciless Death Cloak is just straight up better. So, and then again for the boots, it's just Merciless boots. They're just again really broken. Same deal with the hat and the robe. And then for this, I run the Supreme Deadly Staff. You can run the Festive one, I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go check that for you guys. Let me cut. Okay, so we're going up to Marco Artig. Okay, never mind. Anyway, so basically I'm going to be showing you the 150 festive wrapping paper. So, again, there's some slight differences. I personally don't think you should use this over the Supreme Deadly Staff. But again, the Pip Conserve could be nice if you're running a certain setup. But again, if you're just Wraith spamming, why would you need Pip Conserve? So, overall, just run the Supreme Deadly Staff. I think it's slightly better. And even Merciless might be meta. Who knows what'll happen. But as of right now, I run this wand. And then again, just a Merciless Death of Thame, double pierce with the pip accuracy, or sorry, with the pip percentage, my bad. And then Amulet, I just run the ice one. I would ideally run the balance one. This is a hot take, but I think balance is actually the best mastery right now. I'll go into why in my own video whenever I actually can get the balance mastery on test. But I think balance mastery is super good right now. I think it's really strong. And there's a lot of applicable things for it. And I think weaknesses are kind of gonna like Jin's Vexation and stuff are kind of gonna shift out of power. You know, despite the fact that you'll be having to use Treefold, Fever and stuff like that on lives, but overall, I realize that Doom and Gloom and other different utilities are better at countering life right now, because of course they're offensively ridiculous now too. So anyway, I run Ice, but Balance is really good too, and I'll go into it in my own video on why you should run Balance Mastery, but that's for the future. And then here's my Merciless Death Ring. Again, I'm only running this resist right here is because I don't have flat resist, so make sure you run flat resist. Don't run death set resist, bro. But I run the Merciless Death Ring. I do believe it's slightly better than the Aphrodite Ring because you get one more power pip, a little bit more HP. You get some more damage. Fortunately, not universal, but you don't really need universal damage. You get more crit. I mean, just a lot of interesting things. It sucks you lose the block, but again, the crit is just insane. it makes up for it. So yeah. Pet wise, this is what I'm running. I'll put up on screen what the best pet is going to be with this setup. I currently don't have something like this on Test Realm, so I just run this pet and I have to deal with the 5% missing power pip. But I mean, what can you do? So in replacement of that, I just run the rock, which puts me up to 95%, which isn't awful. I mean, it could be better. I think I can get 98. It's not counting the rock, so I can actually get 98. But again, pretty unfortunate that I have to deal with that. But overall, I mean, you still get ridiculous stats. I mean, just look at this, dude. Yo, I had to stop the video real quick to make sure that you're subscribed to the Lost Griff channel. I upload as much as I can, and I'd really appreciate if you dropped a sub, because only a small percentage of people are actually subscribed to my channel. But I really would appreciate if you dropped a sub. It's free, and you can change your mind anytime. Anyway, back to the video. I'm getting 155 damage, 54 resist, 20 accuracy, insane crit, mediocre block, but 44 pierce. I mean, almost perfect pips, which will be perfect whenever I go on live. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, I have basically just fire stats, but with higher HP, higher res. I mean, it's just insane. So overall, the Spirit School's stats are just going to be ridiculous in this update, especially Death and Life and Balance and stuff. Just expect that. It's going to be cracked. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's very brief, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm currently running on the Death Test Realm, because I'm by week playing each spell, or each school. By week, I'm playing each school. So right now, I'm currently trying to follow, Death, trying to see how good Death is. And then next week, I'm going to focus a little bit more on Storm. And then I'm going to do Fire last because it's my main, and also because it's really buggy right now. So I want to wait till Fire is, like, fully, actually fixed and stuff and can use their best spells. Because right now, all the spells are pretty broken. So and I just want to put it out there real quick. Oh, by the way, the 5 pips are now finally in here, which is really nice. But I do want to put this out there real quick. Make sure you keep in mind, if you go to in the comments, you can buy every single piece of Merciless gear right now. So first of all, can we just say, amazing they did that, first of all. But I just want to say, like, you can always go in here and buy this stuff if you really need to. So I mean, it's not even that much gold either, like 28k per, like that's not even bad. So overall, make sure you're going in the comments on the test room and trying out this new gear, trying out these new setups. And there's always the jewel packs you can buy in the thing. Even though it takes a million years to get what you need, you still can get it for free because, of course, you get 15k starting crowns. So just some tips for test run for building your gear. And yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and peace out. Bye. Bye.